February 25th marks the start of week 4 of the Blast from the Past event. This is the last week, so if you've been playing up to this point, these are the last bit of prizes that you can get. It's the surprise birthday cake and the electro dance floor, which to me are the best prizes out of the 4 we've gotten so far. I actually forgot that this quest was still going on because the quests are kind of uneventful, kind of corny, kind of cringy. I actually launched my game to see the base game update that also came out today, which is February 25th at the time of recording. But I decided to go ahead and quickly do the event because it's not really that complicated. You still have another 20 days, almost a full 3 weeks to complete the quest if you haven't even started yet, but at least all 4 weeks will be unlocked as of today. I've been playing faithfully every week because I want the rewards. So this week's quest, there's 2 quests. First one is Hidden Motives. You're trying to be tying up last minute business for Emmett as we're trying to figure out what the time traveling thief stole and why. The lore with these quests kind of never makes sense. I'm still not 100% sure who the time traveling thief is, because Emmett's also a time traveler, but yet he's not the thief. But we've never seen the thief, but they keep talking to us, so I don't know. Task 1 is to report to Emmett on the experiment. I had him in my relationship panel, so I was able to invite him over to my home lot. Once he arrived, I was able to talk to him. It popped up in the social menu as soon as you click on him. So it's nothing really too complicated. This is a pretty quick task, maybe a couple seconds in game. He gives you some sort of pop-up with more lore, but I didn't really read it because it's not really relevant. Second task is to send a time-traveling email to the thief. So you need a laptop or a desktop to send this email. It does not work from the phone. It doesn't take too long again in game. You'll get another pop-up about the email. It's just really strange. Like I said, the story doesn't completely make sense. It's like Emmett's chasing another time traveler who's stealing things, but they're old things like retro phones. So I don't know. Very strange, but I get this supposed to be celebrating the 25th anniversary of The Sims, and so it doesn't really have to make sense. You'll get another pop-up saying that the email got an out-of-office response, so go check your mailbox. So the third task is to retrieve the thief's letter from the mailbox. Again, not really sure how the thief is sending us mail if they can't get email, but whatever. Once you check the mailbox, the letter will pop up in your inventory and you're able to read the letter from the inventory, which, you know, again, is another pop-up. I mean, this is basically just rabbit holes and pop-ups. I didn't even read the letter because, again, it's not relevant, but that ends quest 1 for week 4. And then the last part of the quest is really fast, like it's literally 2 tasks. Quest 2 will pop up as soon as you click OK from quest 1 being completed. Quest 2 is the good thief. So at this point, we're trying to just wrap it up and tell Emmett what we learned. Basically, the thief was only stealing stuff to preserve stuff from the past so they could put it in a museum in the future, which I guess makes sense. Not 100% sure. First task under the second quest is to tell Emmett about the thief's true intentions. It pops up on the social menu as soon as you click on Emmett. Thankfully, he didn't leave after the first time I invited him over for the first quest for this week, so I was able to just keep talking to him because he was still there. He'll give you another pop-up. He was really feeling the music. I don't know why. He was like really into that, and it was hard to get his attention to tell him what I wanted to tell him. But once he calmed down, he was like, oh, thanks for all the help. You know, it was so helpful. And then the final task is to say goodbye, to send him on his way. And that's it. That's only 2 tasks for quest 2. A total of 6 tasks between the 2 quests for this week. So really quick in-game, maybe 5 minutes. And then it's off to claiming your rewards. So there's a ton of rewards. There were 7 rewards altogether, but only 2 are brand new. So again, the surprise birthday cake and the electro dance floor are new. But the other rewards include some needs potions, some simoleons, and some satisfaction points. If you care about those kind of things, you're able to claim all 7 at once you've completed the 2 quests for week 2 or week 4. I'm sorry. Nothing else really stood out to me today. There is some functionality with both the dance floor and the surprise cake, so I will show you those. But the rest of them, like I said, are just potions and satisfaction points, which are pretty standard. So with the surprise cake, it's actually really big. I wasn't expecting it to be that large. It took up the majority of my Sims living room, maybe 4 squares here. And then the dance floor was really huge. I don't know what's up with the Sims team and making things abnormally large, but it makes it hard to squeeze it into different places. So you can treat the cake like a regular cake. You can put candles on it. You can blow the candles out. You can take the frosting. You can remove candles. But this cake has a special functionality. Your sim can actually hide inside the cake. So it's like a surprise cake from the Sims 1 era. And then if you're playing the sim that's popped into the cake, you're able to come out and do a special kind of dance. It's not necessarily raunchy. It's kind of silly. But you just kind of come out and surprise them. I'm sure there's more reaction maybe. But then again, knowing The Sims 4, there probably isn't a reaction if someone witnesses you coming out of the cake. Unfortunately, my sim lives alone, so I wasn't able to test that out. And then the dance floor functions pretty much like any other dance floor we've gotten so far. You can do dance battles. You can do the cowpoke dance if you have Horse Ranch. You can slow dance. You can invite another sim to dance with you. So depending on what packs you have and how many sims are around, you can still do stuff with the dance floor. It's pretty functional, and it kind of gives you Sim 1, Sims 2 vibes if you're making like a nightclub or a prom, something like that. I could see this being useful, but just day to day in a Sim's house, probably not. Let me know in the comments below, what did you think of this quest now that we finally have finished week 4, and I anticipate we'll be getting another quest in the near future.